Hey, this is Frank with the Brain Garage, answering the question, what is mindfulness? You may have heard the term, often as part of a phrase, mindfulness meditation, and what it really is a skill. It is the skill of observing your emotions. And I like this concept better than treating it as a meditation, because the skill is something you can do all the time. You don't need a special place or music or even a special time. You can just decide to begin observing whatever it is you're thinking or feeling. So to give an example, right now I had competing emotions. I'm feeling tired. It's late at night and I worked at a job today. I also have a desire to produce videos for this channel. So this conflict that was occurring in me made me feel agitated. And it had three parts: feeling tired, wanting to do something, and then the resulting agitation. And so what I decided to do was practice the skill of mindfulness and observe all three components of the feelings I was having. And then I was feeling worried about the lighting and what I was wearing, etc. You know how the mind races around. And so by applying the skill of mindfulness, I was able to observe all the feelings I was having. And what happens when you apply the observation, and I'm not even going to erase that, because I'm observing myself making a mistake, and that's okay. So what happens when you apply the observational skill is that a couple things. First of all, it renders your emotions something of a curiosity. You can watch yourself being agitated, and it has an aspect of humor to it when it's really not a big deal. Everyone knows on YouTube that no one knows what time it is when you record the video. So it doesn't matter. And you can fake not being tired, or you can tell the audience you're not feeling tired. So number one, it renders your emotions something of a curiosity. Number two, you kind of give yourself a break. You know, it reduces the intensity, sort of like the air being let out of a balloon. And so even though I was still feeling the emotions, I was able to observe them and then come to a balanced decision that I could sit down and record a video after I thought through what it was I wanted to say. Now likewise, you're watching this video and are probably having an emotion, or at the very least an opinion. You may be looking for different ways of describing mindfulness. You may be looking for a quick answer to a problem, and you may be having an opinion about whether this message is doing that for you. And I would say that if you could, right this moment, observe yourself having your reaction to this video, then you are practicing mindfulness. And you could say, well, I'm watching this video and this guy is interesting, or he has nothing that I'm interested in at the moment, or I wish he was a girl. You know, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That's another aspect of mindfulness, is you really see the arbitrary nature of your emotional reactions. And what that does, I think from a Western standpoint, is allow you to be more effective in terms of what it is you're doing. You may be looking for an explanation of mindfulness to overcome anxiety. And if you rewind the video, I've given it to you. All you have to do is observe yourself having anxiety, and you will see that emotion as being curious. You will feel the pressure coming off that anxiety because you've removed it, from that up-close intensity that emotions have. And thirdly, because you've reduced the intensity and realized the arbitrary nature of your anxiety, you are now able to continue doing whatever it is you want to do that the anxiety was preventing. But now that you're observing yourself having anxiety, you realize that it's just a feeling that you can observe, and that it is not a physical or even an emotional impediment to accomplishing your goal. And that is something that is very interesting about mindfulness, in that when you observe yourself and you take away the intensity, you can go about accomplishing what you want to accomplish with greater ease. And as we all know, actually doing things is one of the most proven methods for overcoming things like anxiety or worry or low self-confidence, and clearly procrastination, because if you observe yourself procrastinating and accept it and realize that you can also observe yourself starting to do that which you were procrastinating, you'll get the thing done, and you will feel better, and you will have proven that mindfulness is actually a useful tactic, a useful skill that you can apply in your everyday life without having to meditate or wear headphones or listen to music. We love our hypnosis programs, but there are many skills you can apply to overcome anxiety and procrastination. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly enjoyed observing myself have the emotions and go through the process of making this video, even though I was tired and even though I wanted to get things done and was feeling agitated. I'm still observing myself have those feelings, and I feel much better. And I'm observing myself feel better after having observed myself have all those previous emotions. And the fact that my email indicator on my iPhone just rang and is probably recorded on the video doesn't even bother me. That's all for now.